Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you are going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. The translation reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I want to confess to you that I used some charms on my roommate, and I used these charms on my roommate because I was feeling so jealous because I did not want her to get married before I could get married. This happened last year, Brother Nashi, and after I had done all of these things, then my friend was caught with her pants down, and it was not because she was a loose woman, but it was because of the charms that I used on her. So these charms that I used on her, I would be rubbing the charms on her underwear, and this made her to be so promiscuous. And Brother Nashi, now I am dating her ex-fiance, and I am willing and I am hoping that by next year we are going to get married, Brother Nashi. But I have now realized the consequences of my actions. My name is Rudo, not a real name, and today I want to come clean about something that I did that has been tormenting me. It's something that I deeply regret. I know that no amount of apologies can undo the damage that I have caused. I am ashamed of myself, but I can't keep this secret any longer in my heart. Last year, my life took a dark turn. I was living with my roommate as usual. For years, we were close like sisters. But when she told me that she was about to get married, something ugly stirred inside of me. I was jealous, deeply jealous. You see, I had been dating a man whom I'll call Tendai, not his real name, for a while, but our relationship was not working out. When I heard that she was now engaged and happy, I felt a burning envy that I could not control. She had the life that I always wanted, and I could not stand it. In my bitterness, I did something terrible. I remembered hearing about charms, in brackets mashiripiti, that could destroy someone's relationship and to make them promiscuous. I wanted to ruin her engagement. I did not care how low I had to go to make that happen. I sought out a traditional healer who gave me a special charm. It was a powder that I was supposed to rub on her underwear. The healer told me that once I did that, she would become uncontrollably promiscuous and her fiance would eventually leave her. Without thinking of the consequences, I did it. I took her underwear when she was not around, and I rubbed the charm on it, hoping that it was going to destroy her engagement and to give me some kind of twisted satisfaction. Within a few weeks, everything changed. Then my friend, who was always faithful and respectful towards her fiance, she started acting strangely. She became promiscuous, going out late, and one night she was caught in the act with another man by her fiance. It was a huge scandal that rocked our community. Her fiance called off the engagement, and she was left heartbroken, humiliated and confused. She did not understand why she was behaving that way. She could not explain it to anyone. And whilst she suffered, I watched silently, knowing fully well that it was my doing. I thought that I was going to feel satisfied, but instead I was filled with guilt. It got even worse, Brother Nashi, because of this guilt and shame that I was feeling. Then the fiance moved to South Africa. When he moved to South Africa, all of a sudden, that was when I saw him on Facebook, and I sent him a friend request. I immediately regretted after I had sent him a request on Facebook. Instead of me canceling that friend request, I wanted more. I just wanted to hear how he was, Brother Nashi. I then started speaking with my friend's fiance. We got connected, and shortly after that, we started dating. At first, it seemed like I had gotten what I wanted. I had ruined her engagement, and now I was with the man that she was supposed to marry. So me and her fiance, since we are talking like on WhatsApp, Facebook, and even some calls, he has since told me that he wants to marry me. He says that next year He's going to try to see if he can come back to Zim, or I can go to South Africa and be with him for a little while. So Brother Nashi, that is the truth. I love this man with all of my heart. Yes, it is too bad that this man once belonged to my best friend, but it happens in life. If you want something, you need to go for it, because we only live once like that. But the truth is, I feel empty inside. I betrayed my closest friend in the worst possible way, all because of jealousy. I manipulated her life and I destroyed her happiness for my own selfish gain. I see her now. She is someone who is broken and confused. She is always crying, and when she will be crying, I'll be busy speaking with her ex-fiancé on WhatsApp. And sometimes I realize that even if I am in this relationship with her ex-fiancé, but I ask myself, is this even worth it? As for Tendai, the reason as to why he is so much in love with me, he does not even know the full story. He does not know the reason as to why his girlfriend became promiscuous. It was because of the dark charms that I used against him. I cannot live with this guilt. I don't want to lie any longer. I don't deserve the happiness when I have taken it away from someone else. I have destroyed her life, her future, and her chance at love. I ruined her reputation and pushed her into a scandal that was not even her fault. I was so blinded by jealousy that I didn't care whom I was going to hurt. But now I see the full extent of my evil actions. And Brother Nashi, to my friend, even though I know she might not hear this confession, but the day that she is going to hear this confession, all that I want to say to her is, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't know if she will ever be able to forgive me in this life or in the next life, because I heard that when we die, everything that would have happened in this life, it will be revealed to us. So I am sending this apology to her in the future, just in case if she is the first person who is going to die. I do not want her to return back to me to fight against me. So if you are listening, my friend, please forgive me. I destroyed your life because I was jealous because of your happiness. I took everything from you. I know my confession, it won't fix what I did, but I hope that it was going to bring some clarity to the confusion that you used to live in when you were still alive. You never deserved what happened to you, and it was all my fault. To my future husband, I am sorry too. I manipulated everything to get close to you, but our relationship is built on lies and deceit, and I'm going to do whatever that I can, that is in my power, to protect my dignity, to protect the lies and the deceit, and to protect this shaky foundation that our marriage is going to be built on. I know that now I cannot continue pretending, but I know that it is going to be hard to pretend for the rest of my life, but it is far much better for me to pretend so that I can keep you by my side. I will never be ready to face any consequences in this life, maybe in the next life. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Please let us try to speak with her in the comment section. Yo.